Hello, everyone. I think I am live.
Hello, everyone. I think I am live.
That's pretty cool. I had like a double echo there. Just had a fairly successful premiere to the last video. Thank you so much, the Stadium Extravaganza. I've never done this before. I don't think I've ever gone live like right after a premiere. Like 25 people pretty much throughout the whole stream or the whole premiere. So thank you so much, guys. It's a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. I guess it it wasn't as, hey, there's Darrell. What's up, buddy? Long time no see. Shady Gaming popping back in. He spent some time in the, if not the whole time, in the premiere. So thank you, Shady. But yeah, it was a very successful premiere, I think. And like I said, it wasn't as crazy as I made it out to be, but throwing in the 77s and cutting away, especially the part where I called Sewell a dick and stuff like that. I thought that was kind of funny. Darrell, I've been excellent, buddy. How are you? You know what? My wife's in there watching MTV The Challenge or whatever the hell they're called, and there's a guy named Darrell on there, so I always think of Stadium Creator when I hear that, thanks to you. Good to see you, man. How do you feel about your Orioles signing Pete Alonso? My wife says he's overrated. ZZZ boy, thank you for joining us again. I'm just kind of waiting for people to filter in. I would like to pick someone's stadium for the home run derby and then play the All-Star game. And then we'll see how I feel after that. I was up really late last night thanks to reshoots and discovering mistakes and fixing some things. And I really wanted to get this video out because I freaking recorded most of it like 2 weeks ago. And this month, my wife had an extra weekend off. And that's a lot of the work, and the weekend that she works is when I often get a bunch of editing done. But I like to spend time with my wife when she's home. So that's one of the reasons it took a little longer. Because I had that extra weekend off with the old ball and chain. She's mad because I called her the ball and chain. But another thing that's happened recently, what during the stream, I threw Grand Theft Auto on because out of nowhere, my brother and his kid started playing it again. And they're like, come play with us, come play with us. And I forgot how freaking fun that game is because it's literally been years since I played it. So expect those streams to come. I hope it doesn't bog down the channel with people who don't like the other games that I start streaming. If that's the case, then I'll create another channel. It's just nice to kind of start with 1,000 subscribers. And, you know, maybe of those 1,070 subscribers I have, they'll like Mario Kart and they'll like Mario games and Zelda games and Grand Theft Auto. But we'll see how it goes. Does the Moonshot Casino hold 50 million? Oh, that's right. One of the many things broken. Of course, it's not even the Moonshot Casino. It's Bruce Bolt Field. Sewell, hello. ZZZ boy, are you a... I'm just going to start calling you ZZZ. Is that okay? Are you a PlayStation guy? I'll send you a friend request. We can play some missions together. I just made, in that little time I played for like an hour and a half, maybe even less. I made like $100,000. I've got $8 million in that game. I can't believe it's that much. All right, what am I watching on where I have 5? I have 5 on YouTube. Where does it say my... Oh, and 4 on Twitch. So, hello, everybody. I got to separate these so I can see both my chats. I'm not all fancy like my buddy Sewell over there. He's got all that good stuff going, man. His stream's so impressive with all that stuff he's put together. Sewell, did you see a part where I called you a dick yet? Z, you have billions of dollars in GTA? I had quite a bit of money when that hack was going around. Early on in GTA's online life, they were doing a hack where They made a hack where people were just getting money gifted to them, and I had so much money I started buying all this shit just to kind of kill my money. But I wasn't even making a dent. I was buying like dump trucks and tanks and all sorts of stuff, and it wasn't even making a dent. But luckily, GTA went in, or Rockstar Games, they went in and modded some things and fixed some things and gave people the amount of money they seemed to have like right before the hack came in. So I was up to like $2 million, but right now I'm at 8. Oh, okay. Do you play on PC? I know that a lot of PC games can mod. Well, how you gonna leave a stadium that good with 70%? You can do a lot more with it. Doug, how's it going? See you at 12. Does that mean see me at midnight? I'll probably still be on. Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, you said I'll be home by 12 if you're still going. Probably. I'm going to do the home run derby first. Are any of them uploaded, Shady? I'll take a look at them real quick right now. ZZZ boy. All right, is that your gamer tag? I'll send a request right now. I sent Schmitty one because he said he plays GTA. You told me a reason why the ZZZ thing, right? I forgot why, though. That looks like you. Oh, wait, there's like 80 of you. Are you the skull guy, or are you like the goth-looking guy? Sewell says he moved over to Twitch on the real platform. I got 4 over there and 3 on YouTube right now. You're the skull? This is you? I don't know what become close friends means, but I only if they update Stadium Creator, Durrell. I said it on my stream multiple times, I think. This time last year, I had like 50 stadiums in my queue. I have more than I realized that are in my queue, but like 20 of them are from 2 people. Let me see. Where's my thing? Stadium queue. I have 28 stadiums in my queue. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 from J Tangy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, nope, 8. 8. So 12. Almost half of my stadiums are from 2 people, Arch and Tangy. Now, I like both of their stadiums, but I have a couple from Shady Gaming. Murph just sent me 2. Obituary Turtle just sent me 1. I have a couple from ZZZ. Rico sent me his Sewell mashup. A Sanders, America Airlines. That's the one I just showed. Let me get that one out of here. Sewell, are you doing like a video for your, like a edited video for your challenge stadiums? Here's another one from A Sanders. Oh, Spanky McSlappy, Dad Bod. Oh, it's his mashup stadium. Are you doing another stream to show the rest? Because I have my stadium finished. All right. All right, Durrell, do you have anything new? I'd like to play a home run derby in one of your stadiums. I haven't seen you for a while. Let's get you in here. I can do the home run derby in one of yours. I have Triangle Park from... yeah, that's the plan. I've had like 0 time, though, to get stuff done, and then my processor and motherboard bit the dust. Yeah, I hear you. So, yeah, Durrell, I am looking forward to 26 as long as they have new stuff. I was surprised to see the little change they made in the uniform creator. Shady Gaming, I was thinking about going live tonight, but I'll chill in here. I'm working on 3. Shady, I gotta. What do you do when you're online? I gotta subscribe to you. How do I do that? There we go. What do you stream when you're on? Do you play games? Do you show stadiums? What's up? My plan, guys, in the next 2 weeks is to make you guys sick of me. Because I want to stream different games. And I want to do more Ricky Davis League All-Star games. Because I got 2 weeks off. I'm very excited. I'm always gung-ho about it. And then I sit in my chair and look at Instagram videos for who knows how long. And then I blink and it's freaking 2 in the morning. And I'm like, shit. You have me on your Twitch, your phone, and YouTube on your TV. Today, I work at a school for kids with emotional disabilities, and I have a special license where I can drive students in a smaller car to take kids to off-campus jobs, right? So I'm eating my lunch, and I get a buzz on the walkie saying, hey, Mr. Sherman, we need to bring a Red Jacket student back to Red Jacket because he's refusing to leave, and we got 2 buses of little kids going back to school. I'm in 7th grade through 12th program, and every year around this time we do a holiday celebration where the younger kids come from a different program, and we give them little crafts, and we have a Santa Claus there, and we sing Christmas carols to them and stuff like that. And one kid just was refusing to go back, so they sent the 2 kids back on the bus, or they sent the rest of the kids back on the 2 buses, and I had to take this kid back. And I was like, man, was our Santa Claus that convincing where this kid doesn't want to leave? But I have a brand new van, and he's kicking the back of the van seat and getting his footprints all over the place and making a mess. It's like, come on, we just got to, this is a brand new van. I've driven it once. But I really like my job. It can be really rewarding to make connections with those kids who just have had bad home lives and haven't trusted adults their whole life, and it can be very rewarding. ZZZ's heading down to Disney for a week. That sounds like fun. I've never been to Disneyland. I've been to Florida, but Darrell, are you still here? What's a good stadium of yours I can use? I'll just look you up. I'll start the home run derby here. This is the official home run derby. We have been at the All-Star break for like 2 weeks. Mark and I trying to get together because we usually like to play it together. All right, I'll just go into your vault. Big impact, right? You're first person to say hello too, so you're definitely worthy of that. Whoops, I looked you up by the stadium name. I don't think there's any big impact stadiums. There's good old Mark. I'm excited for your canoe stadium. I'm going to make a page on Discord with links to everyone who streams or does YouTube. I'll start that soon. All right, that's cool. You do a mix of things. All right, fun. Derman Mills Park. Have I showed this one yet? Game of baseball field. Oh, that's cool with the luxury seats built into that brick building. Welcome. I remember Welcome. Oh, and Reds Memorial. Right now I'm leaning Reds Memorial. Scott's Dome is nice. I always like the lower roofs where you can hit home runs onto the roofs. Darrell, is this a remake of the ballpark at the Moonshot Casino? Looks very familiar and right with the roof and the 3 levels, and then yeah, is this a remix of it? I didn't know you did that. I gotta go in now. Like, I don't know whoever saw the first, or like the, what was it, second, third stadium? Dude remixed my latest build. Yeah, this is what I used to kind of close off the stadium. You've got your big classic Durrell plazas with everybody hanging out down there, and you got the concessions under. Yeah, okay. But the roof all the way around, that's a good look. Remix at the ballpark. Is this the one where you built the one across the street? I know you did one where the Moonshack Casino was across the street from your build. Yep, they just mentioned Durrell in there right now. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, I always thought there should be luxury boxes right along the base paths because you spend so much money on the luxury boxes and you're always way back here. You're never close to the action, except for like Cleveland and Texas. I know has it. City Field, I think, has one like right here now. But that's what I tried to go for here and under here. I think I like how you did this better than mine. And I like this little angled off part too. But I always love it. I don't. Again, for anyone who maybe didn't see the premiere that was just on, another reason I didn't know if I should do this is because I don't know if this will mess with my premiere. If people will see this and come here and not go check out the video. But if you haven't yet, make sure you give it a shot. It was a good premiere. So Phil is Santa. Listen, they asked me to do Santa for the first like 5-6 years because I've always been a bigger guy since I started working there, and I'm like, no, sorry. I can see why you would go to me for that, but
Somebody asks you to be Santa, you never say no.
no, my wife says no. Listen, I'm not comfortable with having other people's kids on my lap. Sorry, plain and simple.
Okay, yeah, that is weird.
That's why I always refuse. But I can see why they'd go to me, the lovable fat jokester.
Why can't a girl be Santa?
Well, I don't know if I'm lovable, but I'm the fat jokester. I was also thinking about going through the God of War games again. Oh, that could be fun. I played one of those. I remember playing one of them. The Stadium Clause movie with starring Phil Sherman. I'm gonna make a page. I saw that one. Yeah, so I definitely need the dual chat because I'm like going back and forth here. All right, I'm going back. I'm sorry. I want to go back and pick one of your stadiums and get moving here. I can't be up too late. I'm already tired. I did get a 2-hour nap in this afternoon. I wanted to go on before the stream too, but again, I just needed that nap because Dad Bod, hello. I see you sent me a stadium. Thank you. I think it's your mashup. Sewell, are you going to show ones live again, or are you just going to edit them? The ones that weren't done yet.
Tell Mike I said hi.
Tandy says hi, by the way, Sewell. Commence the dancing. All right, 6. How do I get it where I can see YouTube too? Oh, I'm so close. I'm sorry, guys. I'm farting around with my windows here. Can I bring it bigger?
Tanagram.
I don't want stream settings. Oh boy, I'm still waiting for the home run to let me play Santa at work. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm coming. Oh, you're still waiting for HR to let you play Santa at work. Go get him. If you want to play Santa, go tell him. I want to play Santa. Why did I back up? What are the big doors behind? Oh, I left. I'm sorry. Sewell says hi. Okay, good. This is where I want to be. Although I can. I can pull this one up. Okay, here we go. Here's how I like it. That's what she said. I'm still waiting for HR to let me play Santa. Tell her I said, hey, I was nervous to submit it. Oh, dude, are you kidding? You were nervous to send the remix? Listen, there's not much I like better than people who download my stadiums and remix it. Like, this one dude does a United Airlines field like 2 or 3 years in a row. He downloads it, copies like everything in right field, and moves it to left. All right, guys, which one of these stadiums is the best for a home run derby, do you think? From Big Impact. No, it's not about my ego. I guess it could be a little bit, but it's flattering to me that people like the stadium enough to download it, and plus it gives me an idea of what people like about my stadiums and maybe what they don't like, because the stuff they change obviously they don't like as much, but the stuff they keep is something that they do like. So that's a big part of it too. What do we think? Do we think Derman Mills? Welcome. Welcon's got a few layers for good home run targets. I'm thinking Reds Memorial off the top of my head. Durrell sells well. All right, I'll go with Durrell's choice. Pop in here real quick, and then I'll save it, download it, so I can do the home run derby in it. Dino's. Rel's Grill. I've stole this from you. I used this in my latest build, having that little T stick out. Although I found if you do the Y, or even because the X part, the bottom part will stick out. The Y looks a little bit more like a real apostrophe. So thanks for that tip. I knew I got that from somebody. Got some retired numbers up here. I like this deck that goes. Oh, the upper barbecue. Nice. That's a good idea, because I've always wanted to put this building in there, but I'm like, I'm not in Texas. So that's a good idea, too. That concrete, blends in perfectly. Durrell's stadiums, never anything. I like these, too, the decks that come out, the standing room only. Oh, yeah. We can do a home run derby here. All right, let me save it. Whoops, nope, that's turning the lights on. Oh, shit, I got to pick 4 stadiums. I'll do it tomorrow morning. 4 stadiums. I like that poll. That's been a fun little thing. 4 stadiums to see which one you like the best from this most recent video. See, they're gradually letting me sneak in the blank save slots, so that's good. All right, so Durrell's getting the home run derby park. I'm going to need someone's park for the All-Star game. I really like Sewell Stadium, too. Text or email, Sewell? Text. Okay. Zach, hello once again. Zach, there's something I've been meaning to tell you, buddy. And it's breaking my heart, but it should be an easy fix. When I tried to take the wrapping off one of the oars in front, the oar broke off. So I got to glue that back on. I was able to hide it when I showed it in the stream when I held it up. So I'm sorry about that. I will definitely be able to fix that though. But it was so cool. I can't give it away, guys. I'm sorry. As deserving as you are all of a canoe award, I just think it'll look too good. You know, and eventually back. Hey, babe. Remember I said I wanted to put the shelf up?
Yeah.
What if I were to get like a bookcase, but it has like little cubbies instead to put back there? That way it can be moved behind me. So because I want like when I'm making announcements. Yeah, I'm live. I want to put a little thing back there where I can like put some like trophies and the baseballs and some popcorn helmets behind me. What do you think? Put it on a cupboard instead of a shelf. That way you're not building in the holes. Because I think you could see the wall back here behind me if I take the green screen down. All right, what am I doing? I saved it. Franchise, let's do some home run derby. Like cube storage from Target. Yeah, I saw somebody else, another streamer, have the same type of thing. He had like a little Mario Kart guy and a bunch of other stuff. Home run derby. I don't even know who's in the home run derby. It's been like 2 weeks since we've played our last game. We like to play together. We play in the same team against the National League. And it's kind of what gave me the idea of the Ricky Davis League All-Stars because we have so much fun playing it together. I was like, well, what if we make a second league where we play against MLB legends? And we never really get around to it. I used to go to his house every Friday after work without fail. And we'd play Ricky Davis League games, but that's really, really fallen off in like the last 3 to 5 years. I wish I had the run where I could make it cool back. Oh, the room. Yeah, I just got this tiny little wall behind me. Here it is, Novacraft Park. Wait, I forgot the name of it. Is this? Oh, Welcome. I don't know if you guys have been catching glimpses. Let's see. Steve Stewart, Fendi, Ricky Davis, Wayne Paste. All 4 of the representatives of the AL are True Bloods. This guy's obviously mine. Ricky Davis is Mark's main guy. And then Wayne Paste is the guy from Bases Loaded. And then these are all the National League guys. I'll fast forward through all them. Well, that's too bad. I told Mark he can play him on his own too, and we just use one file when we play. The home run derby is usually not as big of a deal. But we have fun when we play. It's, it's like clutch and stuff. And let me turn the game up a little bit. Oh, I gotta turn it down here though. Oh, Steve Stewart's gonna set the bar early. Oh, that's gonna go foul. It's crazy to me how different these stadiums look when you're actually in the game or a home run derby. That's probably my favorite batter's eye. I use that one and the Hall of Fame one the most probably. Why is the scoreboard turned around on both sides, or is something like not working? Way up in the left, above Players Alliance in left field. I almost want next year them to take away Frank Catalano's stance, so I'm forced to get a new Steve Stewart one. But this is always like exactly how I imagined him hitting, kind of Ken Griffey Jr.-ish. With the back elbow up, hands by his ear. Oh my God, Dad Bod, the first thing I'm doing when online franchise comes back is creating a different version of the Ricky Davis League where you guys can join us. We can do a draft. I mean, Mark and I will still play our own like official, but like we can like do a draft of all the Ricky Davis League players and then play each other and play, you know, I don't know how it works. I assume you have to play computer teams too, unless you get a league with all 30 people. I think that would be amazing. And Mark and I, we always hate it because we can't stand playing each other because we both like to pitch from the pitcher's view. And you obviously can't do that because the other person would have to hit from the pitcher's view. So we really want a game where we can play online so we can play each other in the actual season in the playoffs and stuff. And even if we could use Ricky Davis League rosters in scrimmages, what we could do is just play 7 scrimmages in a row, and then whoever won sim the playoffs until one of our teams. Wow, I didn't hit very many with him. Did I even get to 20? Darrell, do you know the altitude of this stadium off the top of your head? I forgot. Ball doesn't seem to carry very well. Or is it like really deep? But yeah, anyway, if we could even just play a scrimmage with fictional rosters, then yeah, we just play each other, and whoever won the first 4 games, sim it in the actual league, and then we can move on to the World Series to play against each other, or to play against the computer. South Arlington Stadium is best for a regular game. Wouldn't recommend using it in a home run derby. Like 580, I think. Okay, yeah, so it's not very high altitude. So that could be one reason. And again, a lot of times when I'm chatting with you guys, I'm not as focused. Ooh, there's a bomb, 420, dead center. I started off hitting the ball with Steve Stewart pretty well. Get out of here, ball. Oh, my goodness. This will give me a chance to see Mark's Ricky Davis League stands for Ricky Davis. Because in Legends, I have one that I always pictured him hitting like, man. There we go. That's got to get out of here, right? I have not seen Queen City yet, so I have it in the queue, but I haven't taken a peek. I try to avoid them as best I can until I actually record. Terrence Fendi not getting it done like Steve Stewart did. Oh, he's getting hot now, though. Oh, man, is it deep out there, too? Oh, this is your Ricky Davis stance? Terrible.
Now batting, Ricky Davis. No doubt about that.
Is that fair foul? Nope.
Another home run. Oh, that's a monster home run.
Is there anyone here who I haven't streamed in a while? Like, I think last time I did what? I did a Sewell, I did a Zach, I did a Shady Gaming, right? I did all you guys. I think I did a flip of Plan B, too. I don't think he's here right now. Dadbot, I think I did one of yours recently, too, didn't I? Played a All-Star game? Or a RDL Legends game? Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, I don't think I took a break with Fendi, did I? I want to make sure I try harder with Ricky Davis to do right by the brother here. He usually beats me in home run derbies. He's just better at video games than me in general. he claims to be better than me at Grand Theft Auto, though, and that's not true. I'm actually pretty good at Grand Theft Auto. Oh my god, I forgot how much fun it was. I got into on a building, on a roof of a building, and I'm just waiting for people to kind of come by and, just mess with them. So I see this guy in a car, and I'm like shooting at his car with my sniper rifle, and he crashes, and I hit him once, but it doesn't kill him. And then he gets on a motorcycle and takes off, and I always know you don't shoot where they are, you shoot where they're going. So I picked a spot that looked like where he was going, and I pulled the trigger, and he just, boom, ran right into the bullet and knocked him off his motorcycle and killed him. I screamed in here during the premiere, and then I wrote it in all caps. Hey, I just shot this dude off a motorcycle. I forget how much fun that is. It's terrible. I wonder what freaking cops feel about that game. I should have asked my SRO. I have a female SRO right now, and I don't know if she's as much of a gamer, as most. I mean, I don't know if it's a stereotype or not to assume that girls don't like video games, but I don't know. I just gotta think that cops just don't like that game. It's pretty horrible, some of the things you do in that game. Wayne Paste is off to a good start. The ball seems to be flying off his bat. I feel like I say this every time I stream, but Wayne Paste is the main guy from the original Bases Loaded. Of course, his name is just Paste. He has the 60 home runs. He hits the walk-off home run against Dwayne Carr. Again, just Carr. We gave him the name Dwayne. Yeah, the ball just seems to die out there in left field. I don't have any lefties in the home run derby. Every day you play, Schmitty? Well, shit. What do you usually do on there? I like to do missions and just earn money. I just joined some random dude today while the premiere was going on. Oh, wow. He only ended up hitting 14. He was off to a good start. Next user batter. Let's see here. Ricky Davis and Steve Stewart move on. All right, let's go. I wish I had a lefty in there. Could get a little better look of right field. But yeah, the layers are fun because you have almost a ground level right by the fences, and then you have the standing room deck or the promenade or whatever you would call it. And then you have the seats on top. And we've definitely reached that second layer of seats. I probably should have messed with the elevation before I got in here.
That one is gone. His second home run.
Get out of here, ball. Go. Go. Woo!
Another home run.
Yeah, I like those decks that surround the batter's eye that jolt out. They look cool. They hug up against that batter's eye well. Whoa! Seems like this place has really big gaps. Man, I only got 6 home runs with the time is out. But this is where you want to get hot when the time doesn't matter. Gotta make sure I fix the elevation when I play the next.
No doubt about that one.
Just trying to be a billionaire.
That will do it. He finishes with a total of 9.
Man, that's a lot of money. Animal picks. Is that something new?
Holds up.
I haven't played GTA in a few years, so like some of the stuff on here, I'm like, what does that icon mean? What does that thing mean? 8-4.
2 minutes.
All right, Steve Stewart's going to take on William Choi. There we go.
First in this semifinal matchup, from the Houston Astros, Steve Stewart. His third
Animal picture. So what do? You just drive around and take pictures of animals and sell them or something? At least it's a less violent way to make money in that game. I like the fountain in the middle of the
about that one.
home Hall of Fame circle. That one's not going to get out.
Just 1 minute remaining.
I wonder if they just make it a little bit more realistic in like an actual home run derby as opposed to when you go into home run derby mode.
Another one. Oh, his 6th home run. A hat trick. 3 in a row. 30 seconds left.
There we go.
Number 4 in a row.
Wait, what's the 10 of 27 pitches thing?
5 in a row. 6 consecutive home runs.
Do you only get a max of 27 pitches even if you still have time left?
7 in a row now.
There we go. Now Stewart's hitting, getting hot. I keep forgetting to not fast forward. I'm just so used to it.
That's 9 straight home runs. That's 10 in a row now.
Dude, online, I could sit and play online for hours. It's more fun with people I know, but I've definitely done it. Like today, I did it for an hour and a half. I just joined some random dude and we did a couple missions. He did most of the work because I was half paying attention to the stream and talking with you guys on the chat. Was making my dinner, let the dog out a couple times. And I got to get used to the controls again because, like I said, it's been like a couple years.
There's number 18.
To make money, you have to grind the MC business. What's the MC business?
No doubt about that one.
Heists are usually pretty good money, too. We have fun playing survivals. And survivals, they can be tough to make money because you use so much ammo to take guys out. There we go. 21 home runs. You bozos aren't going to beat that. Steve Stewart moves on to play Derek Pugh. Ricky Davis eliminated with 17 home runs. Uh-oh. Pugh hit 22. Wait, what? All right, let's go. Oh, he needs 17. Oh, he's already hit his round. Okay.
Gone. That's his first home run. No question about that one.
I also feel like these aren't the best pitches. A lot of them are so like high and tight. It's hard to get the barrel up there.
Home run. Oh, that's a monster home run.
Nightclub is easy money.
His third consecutive home run.
I'm not very good, Zach. Like I said, I've said it before. We use like the old school settings because we started with them and like being able to guess pitch location and stuff like that makes it easier for us. When we first started playing this game, like the only way I could get on base is if the catcher dropped the ball after strike 3 or I got hit by a pitch. Pitching, we're okay. We always do all-star pitching.
No doubt about that one.
Come on, Steve. That's a laser, but not going to get out. Woo! Needs 3 more to tie. There's 1.
And there it is.
I am peppering that facing of that deck. Oh, no! Get out! I don't have any rest left either.
That one
One more to tie. There it is. Let's go into that walkway.
Another home run.
For the win. Got it. Woo. Certainly wasn't easy. But the premier power hitter in the Ricky Davis League, it only makes sense for Steve Stewart to walk away with the title. I mean, what can I say? I mean, he's got a whole YouTube channel practically named after him. Hello, if you're just joining on YouTube and Twitch, playing the Home Run Derby. We are a little bit behind in the RDL because we haven't played in 2 weeks. Mark and I usually play this together, but we haven't been able to hook up based on schedules to get this going. So, Darrell, I'm glad you got to sneak in here and play a Home Run Derby in your park. Yeah, I'm looking at you guys. I think I've played games in all your stadiums recently, so I guess toss up whoever wants it. Z-Boy, I played in yours, right? ZZZ, I played in yours recently. Sewell, I know I played in yours. Shady Gaming, I think last time. Dad Bod. Anyone I haven't mentioned yet, I haven't played in yet? I wish there was replays in the Home Run Derby because I would like to see where certain home runs land and certain, like, there's times where I want to know, like, playing in a park I built, if I hit the ball across the street, you have to wait till you're actually in a game. Like hitting Scotty Warren's sign, hit it here sign that Sawyer came up with, his kid. All right, so there's the Home Run Derby in the books. Steve Stewart is your champion. I'm not sure. I think I've won. Sewell, have fun at work, make a lot of money. Stephen K. Man, it's been a while since we saw you. How's it going, boss? Ever play Watch Dogs 2 similar to GTA 5? I haven't. I'd have to give it a shot. I've been kind of put off by games not GTA, based on what the hell is that clone that's not nearly as good. My brother really likes it. Well, what's the memory glitch? Oh, the game is like right on the tip of my tongue. I feel like they eventually had like a futuristic version of it. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. I just did it, Max. I just finished it. Steve Stewart won. Ball wasn't flying. How? All right, let me save this because I have to leave. I have to get out of here anyway to get the new stadium. I want to go in and see how deep some of these spots are in that stadium I just played in. Yeah, sorry, dude. Still trying to work on a new stadium, but you're stuck. What are you stuck with, Steven? We got a room full of legends here who can help. Are you on Sewell's Discord? I found that's a good place for people to get feedback, too. They can take screenshots, post it on Discord, and then people, like I just saw Murph giving a tip for someone. Let's see. It's a 50-50 chance of it working, but you build the stadium at 24, then upload at 25, and it has a chance of giving you more memory. Oh, okay. That's not a bad idea at all. Oh, you don't have Discord? I don't think it's hard to sign up for it. All right, so back out of here. Also a lot of concourse, Steve. My tips to people making Stadium Creator is don't just put things places. Try to find out what looks good blended together. Like this one dude, he was a streamer and he had like so many like his like he had like 3 or 4 stadiums that seemed like in the most popular vault thing. But I never really cared for his stadiums. Like he would do a home run fence and there would be like a thing and a thing and a thing and a thing. And just leave all this dead space between stuff. Like I'll go to a vault. I'm sure you can see stuff like that. See, like this is a good one. Everything's blended in. Oh, this is Shady Gaming. Well, what do you know about that? Oh, there's a Studio 44 knot up there. Tier. Did I show this one? It kind of looks familiar. Brew Crew Home. See, like... Home Run Derby. I knew it was going to be that one. Late 1900s. Going to make stadiums for a new franchise of RDL and other custom players mixed with legends of the game from late 1990s fictional stadiums in that style back then. That sounds like fun, Schmitty. That's awesome. I just uploaded it. It was one of my 24 builds I fixed up in 25. Okay. And part of the problem with the stupid vault is half the time, like 2 pages is all the same stadiums because everyone has to re-uploading because you don't know if your upload succeeded or not. Like this guy who did Forest Park. He probably didn't mean to upload it 35,000 times, but there it is. Let us freaking delete our things. For the love that is all good and holy. I thought I was the only good stadium creator when I played online before I met this group. Yeah, I went searching for better stadium, Schmitty. Harrison Sawyer, when I found him, he was like putting out a new video every day. It almost seemed like I would get on at work and I would find good stadiums and write them down so I could download them for the Ricky Davis League because I didn't have time to build one for every single team. I take a long time to make stadiums. So I figured the vault is not a good way to find good stadiums. But hold on, let me get back in here. Online, they pick the same stadiums over and over, and I'm glad I'm back in the franchise. What do you mean online they pick the same? Like players that you play against? Before he left, Sewell said I used to be a stadium creator, then I took an arrow to the knee. What does that mean? Okay. Let me give you some tips, Steve. If I look deep enough, I can find them in the vaults, but it's probably just easier for me to go like, oh, okay, so here's a home run, here's a baseball stadium. Oh, I think right here, there should be an Aloha Joe's. And then right next to it, how about something, we'll put a statue up right there. Okay. Ooh, then a tree sounds good. And then maybe a fountain. Okay, yeah. Like I see people like this all the time. They just pick a problem and say, oh, that one's going to go here and that one's going to go here. And then another thing that I hate is when people do this one. Now, I know that these people can't really see the game. I do it myself sometimes. But you can't put a bunch of people behind the frickin' batter's eye, and half of them are going to see the wall. So that's something to consider. Sometimes, Steven, the way I should say every time I approach a stadium is I have one idea in my head of something that I want to accomplish. I start on that one thing and then kind of let the rest of the stadium naturally build itself from there almost. Experiment. Put things in spots. Play games in them. Hit home run derbies in them because they look so different when you're in the home run derby or when you're in, a game. And then you can see how stuff looks and adjust from there. I saw Gopper Gaming. I think he has a big tips video that has like 24,000 views. And he's an incredible builder, so I would check that one out. I kind of give tips as I go. Like for this one, the concept was Scotty Warren had waterfalls on one side of the batter's eye. And I knew I wanted to borrow that idea. But I wanted to put it on both sides. So that's where I started. And then it's like, okay, if this is where the waterfalls are, where do you go from here? And that kind of, once you have that original idea, the rest can go from there. This stadium is one of my favorite stadiums of all time. This one was started by Dan, and like 98 or 99.9% of it is his. This left field, absolutely stunning. The way he blended everything in over in this corner. And he had the deck circle around back, and he's got all these circular decks and the palm trees up here. And then in right field, he had just pretty much like seats. So he sent the stadium into me and said, hey, can someone remix this? So the only thing I touched was right field. So I think I had this jolt out and I did all this down here. And maybe the grill part. Like right here and this. And this I came up with because we were working on this stadium about the time that they killed Anomalies. And he had the Minnesota Twins batter's eye right here. And then I think I did something different on here and he went in and added this. So with the combination, I think this is one of the better parks ever built in Stadium Creator. So that's why I really like the remix idea. The dimensions are funky, but not unreasonable and not crazy. And you can hit splash shots. You're hitting balls in this deck or over. And we have canoes. And it's just friggin' amazing. This is my favorite build of his. And I think he entered it in the contest last year. The original version, because he couldn't do one that, was tinkered. But the way I approached this is I was like, okay, we don't just want stands. What can we put in right field to make it different? So I'm like, okay, I'll put the restaurant here. And then once the restaurant's there, I'm like, okay, now how can we make it different from here? And you go to here and you put the seats in and then, okay. So then I was like, okay, I'm at this point, but that doesn't look that great. I want to put something in. Maybe I don't want that many seats up there, or I need to hide something back there. So you go through the buildings or you go through concession stands or features and you find the right thing to kind of block that off. Whoops. Shit. All right, well, I just don't have to save it. And then I think that after trying some stuff, I liked how that looked, and I went with that. So, yeah, I think finding one spot to start with and then building off from there. At least that's how I do it. Start with a canoe. I got you. I still love my first one. It's hard to top it. Okay. Schmitty, I picked apart the new race stadium. He used props in ways I couldn't think of. Are you talking about Dan's, Schmitty? That's awesome. Okay, he's still talking about that. All right. Why does that keep going away? There it goes. Okay. Max Brand, do you have any stadiums that you've created online? You've showed up in a bunch of live streams, but I don't know if I've ever seen a stadium of yours. Double check the logos just in case all of them are in the vault and good to go. Oh, you have those ready? Let's check them out. This could be a good San Diego Canoe Stadium. I mean, obviously it's in Hawaii, but it's got the same kind of San Diego feel. Another thing, Steven, one thing I don't do, a lot of people do it, and I can see why they do it. I don't spend a lot of memory on back here. I try to make this as basic as possible and still make it clean and, big league looking. But you don't see much of this in a game. So a lot of it also depends on what you're creating the stadium for. If you're creating the stadium for playing in, I like to focus on what you're going to see right here. Because when you hit the ball, this is what you're going to see. Or when you hit the ball, this is what you're going to see. I try to skip through foul ball, so I don't see much of this when I'm playing a game. Between shots, they'll show different parts of the stadium, but that's about it. So those are my main tips. My elevation 15. Schmitty, if you want to look up his vault, you look up this. If you put this in the search, everything will show up. Hats 24, hats 24. But yeah, this is one of my favorite all-time stadiums ever created in this game. Mainly from Dan's work. That bridge that's just kind of jolts off from the home run fence is amazing. I picked apart his new race stadium. He used props in ways I couldn't think of. Oh, okay. Schmitty says Costco, Coors Field, high elevation minor league fields, every game online. Yeah, I've never really played online against other people. All right. Okay, I need to stay and play the All-Star game in, fellas. It's 12 o'clock. I'd like to get to bed before like 1:30. Phil, have you played in my park? Yeah, Steve, I have. Pirate Coat? I'll do it, Shady. Why not? I think I played some Legends games in your stadium, Steven. Yeah, that's a great looking stadium. Thought about a challenge idea building way into the future stadiums for MLB teams. Oh, that's a cool idea. Yeah. Take a look in here real quick. Ooh, I like this nice tall deck out here. Steps to bring you down. Steakhouse, pirate ship. Welcome to the Pirate Cove. You got 2 pirate ships. Oh, I like this. Building the team store right in. Okay, yeah, definitely. Closed off. Pretty standard around and behind. I like the lights underneath the roof. Okay. Funky dimensions. All right, yeah. Let's... Oh, it's already max. Okay, good. Nod to Sewell. All right, let's save her. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't today, Steven, but I have played in years before. I haven't played in years when you're online? Look at the left field St. Louis house. Took me forever with concourse pieces. All right, I'll take a look when I'm done saving here. Supposed to get a little bit of a warm-up the next couple days here in Rochester. It's been cold and snowy. Just enough snow to be annoying. They're finally letting me fill up all my slots. Okay. Yeah, it takes a lot of patience, Max. My brother, he doesn't like stadium creating. He likes, custom stadiums and stuff, but it can be a lot of tedious work at times to make them look really good. All right, so you wanted me to check this out? Oh, okay, yeah, you covered everything in the wood. Wow, yeah. That's tough. I'm surprised you haven't had more props disappear on you. A lot of times when you go so many so close together, like especially stuff like this, a lot of times they'll like disappear on you or lock up the stadium. Wait, is there another one? Ooh, excuse me. Oh, here's some canoes. Canoes. Oh, the canoes. Never in a gajillion years did I ever think canoes were going to be such a big part of my life. I own a canoe shirt. I recorded a video in the canoe shirt. Like, I'll wear it to work, and people will be like, "Oh, you like fishing, do you?" I'm like, "No, I like baseball." I was busy when you did it. Oh, could be. I choose a stadium I feel fits the comfort and change the name and elevation. Yeah. Notice that not grouping a lot won't make props disappear. Yeah, Obituary Turtle told me that too, Shady Gaming. I'm definitely going to do that with some of my stuff. I like to group, to copy and move things over. Which stadium is this right here? Whoops. Properties. Pirate Cove. From Shady Gaming. Whew. Excuse me, fellas. All right. Did I save it? I saved it, right? So I can back out and get the All-Star game going. Man, I'm tired, fellas. I'm not going to lie. I'm hurting over here. Get this game in and call it a night. Like I said, I wanted to do both. I wanted to get on earlier, too, but then I needed a nap. And then once I wake up from the nap, it's time for the dog to get fed, and I can just see it. I look on the screen. It looks like my face is swollen, and that could just be the fact that I'm a big fat guy, too. All right. Franchise. But I definitely need to get this All-Star game in so Mark and I can continue the season, get it over with. And then I'm going to start when we're getting close to the end of the season. I'm going to start streaming making the teams. So maybe we can change things up or even make different teams. I can't wait to make the San Diego Canoes. Yes, I would like to stop simulating. I don't even know what players officially made it. Are they talking about testicles in there?
Yep, you gotta eat them.
Eat testicles?
Yep.
What testicles? And animals, I would assume. What is it? Funny Farm with Chevy Chase? They eat sheep or lamb balls? Oh, I'll look. I'll look at him after this game. It did hit my mind. Never create a stadium that I choose. How about Max? Have you ever like downloaded them and like tinkered with them, like changed a couple things? That's what I used to do. I used to download a lot of stadiums and tinker just a little bit with them. Let me know if any of my logos are needed. I can make more logos faster than stadium building. I wish they would give us more fonts when it comes to like uniforms and stuff. But this is the one I did. I borrowed ideas from Obituary Turtle. Like I made white all along that brick to kind of just make the brick stand out a little bit more. And you can see over here in right field, the brick doesn't go all the way up, or the white doesn't go all the way up because the stuff just keeps disappearing on me. I really like this build. This is another build that I consider to be a finished stadium, and it's only like 60, 70%. But I've added some stuff. And this was the stadium that the guy tinkered with. I can't believe he got rid of Arches Hills, though. I think Arches Hill looks really nice, if I do say so myself. So I was surprised that he got rid of that. But for the most part, I like his stadium better than my final. Here, did I save over it or did I keep it? Nope, I must have saved over it. Oh, I thought I saved it. Oh, well. All right, let's get into Pirate Cove. Would any of you guys watch other games, or do you think I'd be bogging down the channel? Should I make a new channel for other games? All right, Darrell. Glad to have you back in here, man. Make some stadiums. Send them to me. Jackie Phillips is the only Muggle, but Mark even had him on his team at one point this year. That's probably why he's on the All-Star team when his time with Mark. He's a good stud. Power from the right side or right hand pitchers. Darrell, like I said, glad to have you, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. This is the lineup they're going with. Steve Stewart batting ninth? What the hell is this shit? I want him batting ninth. Mark's going to kill me for that one. Clyde Jennings is the starting right fielder. Come on. Oh, he's got 23 home runs, 76 ribbies at the All-Star break. Devin Sparks made the All-Star team. We don't have a lot of second basemen. Wow, a lot of Muggles on the bench. Anderson Jones is a Muggle. True Blood Muggle. True Blood Muggle. Muggle. True Blood Muggle. True Blood. True Blood. True Blood. True Blood. Okay, I guess a lot of True Bloods. Most of the pitching. Michael Kidd. Muggle. True Blood. Oh, I was about to say, where the hell is Rich Murray? Logan Sargent? Where the hell? Could someone tell me where the hell Pfizer's been? Is this kid like a senior or something and he's too busy? Where's he been? Did you see the cool updates to franchise next year? To me, Shady, I don't think it was much of stuff that I care about. Isn't it mostly like behind the scenes and like making money for your stuff? I'm all about playing. I just want to play seasons. I want to be able to play them online. That's my biggest thing. Shit, I just backed out and now I'm to start all over again. All right, we'll have Jackie Phillips bat ninth. How about that? No, Clyde Jennings should be batting ninth. Why the hell is that guy there? Ricky Davis bat second. Stewart 4. Like that. And put Paste there. Switch right, switch left. That looks good, right? Or should I do it like that? I like Stewart and Davis back-to-back because it's fun to hit back-to-back home runs with these guys. All right, we'll go with that. Don Epson will auto-fix this up based on overall. They will be based off actual games. Oh, okay. That's something that's a little bit more important to me. I hope so, Durrell. Oh, you probably left already, but they've been the team to beat right now, it seems like. They lost a couple funky games, but they just beat one of the more consistent teams in the league this year, right? Josh Allen just turns on beast mode in the second half of every game. That game Sunday was fun. I didn't get to watch the very end of it because my whole family is huge Dick Van Dyke fans, and he turned 100 on Saturday. And Saturday and Sunday, they had this documentary playing at movie theaters, and we wanted to go to the movie theater to see it. I mean, I guess that's not the worst Ricky Davis stance in the world, but my big thing for franchise mode is online, and they've got to create a team or whatever you want to call that mode part of its own thing. You got to be able to create a franchise or a team, whatever you call it, in its own thing. Because the only way to do it right now is to go through franchise mode, and it's god-awful. You want to go skull? Who's this pitcher? Luis Tabarn? There's not too many purebloods over. And then National League. Get over his head. And the AL team is off to a 1-0 lead thanks to Houston Astros players or Las Vegas Gamblers. Cage Pulsifer. This guy might be a Bacon guy. I'm not sure. Has anybody ever heard of or used Bacon's fictional roster? He used to make it every single year. He used to recruit people for help. Get out of here, ball. Oh. Would have been a home run. Doug. There he is. Yeah, this is new. Well, he just fixed it, he said. From Shady Gaming. Yes, I like that too. I didn't like... Oh, Wayne Paste gets a hold of one and puts it above the MLB sign with 2 outs. Gets what looks like a high cutter. And when Wayne Pace knows he got it, it's gone. Look at that. Over the MLB sign. Clyde Jennings. The fuck is this guy? I know Mark had him on his team for a little while. You've seen me play with pace before, Doug, right? I can't remember what other people named them. I can't remember which version of the game it was, but someone made their own bases loaded roster, and they had a bunch of teams with bases loaded teams, and they gave players their own names, and it was pretty fun to see what they gave them as opposed to what we do. Oh, you haven't seen Wayne Paste? He's the main dude, man. He hits that home run in the cut scene. He's got 60 home runs, and he's hitting like 3-something, too. Tony Johnson was my original catcher, the best all-around catcher in the game. Won some batting titles back in the day. Mike Gooden, my brother's ace. Again, probably the best pitcher in the league. Tall, lanky, as you can see. This is a good windup for him. I like it. Wish Mark would have came over and played this with me. We had a lot of fun that day, opening day. I had to edit something out of the opening day video. I freaking threw a perfect game with Brett Howe on opening day. But I had to edit something out of the video, and I thought I was editing a part out that I selected. It turns out I was deleting everything but that part. So I lost the whole freaking video. And I didn't happen to record it when I was streaming like I'm not today. Henry Aguilar. But yeah, I'm glad that you guys have noticed, because I definitely noticed it. It seems like the show is doing more marketing for next year's game a lot sooner than they have in the past. And they're doing more updates, and they're doing like these tournaments and all this other stuff. Nice play, Ricky. So, who knows? Maybe they realize that they need to get their shit together. Because listen, when they do, I'll be the first one to get up there and sing their praises. Because I know that, like, Grand Theft Auto has its problems at times with servers and keeping people on at the same time. But I love the game so much that I put up with its shit. MLB The Show made a mobile game? Out of all the announcements from STS, I still haven't seen anything about Stadium Creator. I know, Zach. Hopefully, keep our fingers crossed. I mean, it seems like it really can be a complicated tool. Now, this is a good Ricky Madlock stance. I like this stance. I think last year I streamed the All-Star game and lost. Who made the mobile game, Shady? Yep, it really looks like they spent more time on the mobile game than to give us updates. Ugh. Only the Dreams franchise have my errors. I like that too, Schmitty. I would love to play with like the 98 Yankees. That would be really fun. Yeah, if you're going to put MLB The Show on a different platform, for the love of all things good and holy, put it on a PC. I finally have a gaming computer. I can play it, and freaking Stadium Creator would be amazing on a computer. All right. I got to get Howe a couple games. Teddy Higgins. He was my second pitcher for a long time, but I finally got tired of him and traded him. Could warm him up, too. We'll have Gooden pitch 2, Howe pitch 2. I'll probably sim everybody but Gooden and Howe. Go get it, Jackie. Go get it, Jackie. Here's the problem, Zach. I would love to not buy the game if they didn't do anything in it. I mean, maybe if they don't announce anything, I won't buy the game. And I'll just, like, stream. I don't know. As a streamer, I'm just really worried about it if they don't do anything this year. I will never forget the deflation I felt. I mean, not only did they not add anything new, but the tool went backwards in so many ways. You take me too long. My wife's making fun of me. The stupid fences, the naming the stadiums wrong, not being able to play in the older versions of, or not being able to play the stadiums that were in the older versions of the game. So many things were wrong at launch that were just soul crushing for people in this community. Yes, Doug, the vault has been a disaster from day one. An absolute mess of just straight garbage. And I don't know if you guys notice this. Shady, you probably do because you make logos. You can delete all that stuff from the vault. I think you can delete players. You can delete logos. Why wouldn't they make the Stadium Creator Vault the same way? Oh, Ray Villarreal is in now. Oh, he's on the Padres. Okay. The main thing with the vault that they need to do is just give us the means to delete the stadiums that we uploaded that we don't use or don't want. Especially since you have no idea whether the game was or the stadium was really loaded or not. Woo! Dangerous leaving a pitch right there for Cage Pulsifer to frickin' demolish. Yes, Doug, I would love a uniform creator. Like I said, it all goes back to that franchise. Let me make an entire team and create a vault for it. I wish they would let me consult for them. But again, I mean, I don't think I use a lot of things that most of the people use this game for. So maybe I wouldn't be the best person. Now, how I always pictured is a Melito Perez. He was the Yankees ace briefly from like 92 to 94. And his number was 33, so I always made Howe 33. But 33 is retired in this on the Houston Astros. So I had him 31 for a while, but I wanted 31 for another player, so I gave Howe 47 because that was his uniform number in bases loaded. He was a pitcher on the New York, my team. I need a uniform creator and expansion teams that need to be able to make changes within franchise. Yeah. Uniform changes within franchise? Is that what you're talking about? Because I totally agree on that too. I've probably said it a gajillion and a half times in this channel. You can change a team's home stadium in the middle of a season. You can, if Steve Stewart's not hitting enough home runs, I can raise his attributes all the way to 99 in the middle of a season. But not once can you alter a uniform or a logo. Every little thing I can turn Steve Stewart into Joe Schmo if I want. I can make him left-handed. I can turn him into a catcher. But nope, can't make another jersey. Wayne Pace, who hit that long home run in the first inning with 2 outs. Talk about crushing. Oh, he did it again. This time over that big concourse, the little scoreboard over there. 400-foot shot. Need to stop pitching to this dude. Wayne Pace pretty much solidifying himself as the All-Star MVP right there. Zach says, what I wish they'd bring back is the Sounds of the Show feature. The ability to bring your own music to game and certain songs. That's kind of cool. Yeah. I can see where people would like that. Me personally, I don't use that as much because I don't often play with the volume up. I usually have my TV monitor on and I'm listening to something in the background. I have this fun game I play with my wife because in our old house and the way we used to have it set up is I could be on here playing my game and watch what she's watching at the same time. But with this new setup, I can't see that TV. So with my TV in here, I'll sync it up to her TV. And it's become quite an art form to get them like exactly matched. Where like you turn it up and it's like a perfect echo, or if you turn it down, they're lipping exactly what they're saying on her TV. And it's kind of a fun game. The problem is her TV is hooked up with the Ethernet cable and mine's Wi-Fi. So I'll get loading times and stuff like that. I'll run into problems there. Ricky Madlock. That's going to be a 2 RBI double to make it 6-0 here in the 4th. And the AL is busting it wide open. It's been 5 years since I game tested for them. I sent them my opinion on this year. Not sure how much. Schmidt, you got to get back in there, man. I used to have the natural for home runs. You really got me. Yeah, that would be a cool feature. Is that something you said they've had before? I have a couple songs, or maybe it's just the one. There's one I can't even remember what it's called, but there's one song from like the second or first or second version of the game that we had for this, where that I saved it. I liked it enough to like save it and put it on my phone and listen to it over and over again. We'll have Howe pitch another inning, and then we'll give Teddy. And then we'll sim it to the end. I'll let Murray close it out, whether it's a save situation or not. Then I might have to play one more game. Son of a bitch. I'll fast forward that one a lot. Because I don't want to send it back to Mark only being able to play one game. Especially if he let me play the All-Star game. The dude's got to sleep. It's only 12:30. I'm in the 4th. All right. I'm fast forwarding here. All right, Steve Stewart is 1 for 2 with a ribby. Ooh, who's this guy? I like how he leaves his arm dangling. That's kind of cool. The rest of his windup's not very good, though. Woo! Throwing gas, 100 miles an hour. Oh, okay, so they did have it before. Yeah, I remember that was a big deal at one point, being able to put your own songs on the game so you could play it mid-game. So they got to hold stuff back for the next year to sell you another game. I don't understand that, Dad Bod. They can't. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't read your top thing. They can't make franchise too good for most franchise guys. Wouldn't need to buy. That makes sense. I feel like graphics are getting to be the best they can be, so you could just keep playing your franchise till the end of time. No, you're right. They got to keep giving you some kind of incentive to keep coming back, I guess. But can't they do that? I mean, look at Minecraft. Look at Fortnite. Can't you still find ways to make money without having to make people buy the new game every year? With those microtransactions. Look at GTA 5. At one point, I don't know if it still is or not, it may be, it was the most profitable form of media ever. Like, it made more money than any TV show, any movie, any video game, any song, any concert tour. It was like the most profitable thing ever because of the microtransactions and the fact that, I guess, because you could buy it from 2013 to 2025, 12 years, it's still freaking relevant. I just played today. There was like 27 people in my online session, and what is the max? Like 30? It's still relevant. I agree with that, Doug. Maybe if they do get things more to the way they like it, stop putting the game out every single year and just make those tweaks. And find a way to make money on microtransactions. You can't tell me that they don't have unlimited home run animations, but yet they keep the same ones every year. Throw in a couple of new ones of those every year. I bet people would buy them. I mean, we used to, Doug. I used to buy the game. I mean, I have bought the game every year since 2008. That's $120 at least between my brother and I. Look at this. Wayne Paste, more ribbies. I'm going to pitch run for him. Or say, oh, what the hell? Up. Oopsie. Two people at third. Can't do that. Steve, what are you doing, buddy? Just robbed Wayne Pace of a ribby. I'm going to try to send him. Slow dude. He scores 8-0. Tony Johnson, I should definitely get him out of here. He's the catcher. I don't know. Stadium creator mode. I feel like there's got to be a way to get microtransactions in there too, but I see the problem with being able to upload stadiums and other people download them. If you download a game that has props that you didn't buy, then you're either getting them for free or you can't download it. I don't know. Maybe that's how you do it. That could almost force people to buy those props. Like say, oh, I like that stadium, but you need to buy that pack first. You need to buy that pack of 1980s props or 1970s props or, I think that could be a good way to earn them money. And I'll be the first freaking person to buy every single pack that they throw out there, too. I'm going to make sure that they take Howe out of the game, and then I'll sim. Oh, Teddy. That's a funky windup. I don't remember leaving him with that. Well, now I got to pitch a couple with him. I traded. This is the second time I've traded him since I had him. I got him back. He's good. Teddy Higgins is the first guy I ever threw a no-hitter with. It's weird how to describe that little, dip or drop he does right before he throws. Stubs for late date. Now, how do the stubs work? How does that... And 23 props from 24 and 25 disappear. So wait, if you hop in the vault from MLB The Show 23, you can download stadiums from 24 and 25, right? Yeah. So 23 didn't have standing room only fans. I mean, 25, they didn't have any new props. So you don't have to worry about that, but that's a way they could do it. If you download the stadium, and you don't have that prop, it just disappears. Seems like that could be a logical way to take care of it. Wow, that's crazy. So if it's that easy to accomplish, to go backwards 2 games and download a stadium that was made in 25, it seems like it should be a pretty simple thing to make it where if you don't own the prop, it just disappears when you download it. All right, I'm going to give Ricky Davis and Steve Stewart one more at bat, too. How many at bats do guys usually get in an All-Star game? Is it 3, 2, 3? I guess lower in the lineup guys might get fewer. Ricky Davis. Oh, airmail. Why am I even bother doing this? I'll pinch run for him right now. Who's my third? Oh, Roger Cortez, I guess. Eddie Ramirez. I don't know that guy. Or Jeremy Nichols. Who do we want? Cortez or Nichols? We'll go Nichols. He's got a better thing. All right, Steve, your last at bat. Oh, wow, they gave him a hit for that ball he hit at the shortstop? I thought that was going to be an error. Stubbs is the full as MLB currency. Okay. All right, so you got to... All right. Get down, ball. Look at that. Steve Stewart with a couple ribbies in this game, too. Pinch run for him. Get Sammy Reed in there. He's Mark's guy. So it's kind of like PlayStation and Nintendo. Like, you have to buy like points to. I mean points. I don't know if points is the right way. You can only buy in certain increments, and then they don't sell their stuff at those increments. So you have to put more money into the thing, but not even have enough, you know, is that, you guys know what I'm saying? I'll just sim again. Hopefully they'll sub some guys for me. All right, I guess we'll give this guy one more at bat. See if he can hit 3 home runs, be 4 for 4. Okay. Oh, nope. Oh, boy. I'm not batting with this stupid asshole again. Get Pedro in there. Pedro Tejada. Pretty sure I hit 60 home runs with him one year. Him and Steve Stewart. I've hit 60 with 2 people at once before. Him and Stewart, and I had Fendi on my team. I think I hit 60 with Fendi one year too. Currency. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Sometimes I worry about I'm getting my dad's dementia. Words always seem to leave my head when I want them. Tony Johnson can't find the gap. Archley Cutliff. Okay, Ellis Rowe. Nope. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. I mean, I guess we can just leave him in. Right, the stubs you get with RP, right? Like you do with Grand Theft Auto. You can earn money in the game to buy stuff, but you could also buy the shark cards. Yeah, seems like they could do something similar for Stadium Creator, or just use stubs, right? Two Pedros battling it out here. Oh. All right, it's not 1 o'clock yet, so I'm in good shape. Yudi Barreto making the All-Star game. He's kind of credited as the second best hitting catcher in the league. I don't like using him, so I don't have him on the RDL Legends. I don't like his stance. They could do a new currency for Stadium Creator to create a new way for them to make money for the community. Yeah, it only makes sense to me. It seems like there's a couple of ways they can handle the whole being able to upload the stadiums without people, having the props. Oh, I like how you put the Hit It Here Cafe up on the Midwest thing there. I didn't see that before, Shady Gaming. Who's pitching? Estevan Hernandez. Oh, no, he's hitting. Michael Kidd's pitching. Ooh, I like this guy's stance. I'll do this a lot. If I see a guy's stance I like from the pitcher's mound, I'll try to hit with it. Yeah, I like this one. See, that's one reason I couldn't play real games in this with real players is some players' stance just drive me nuts, and I can't stand hitting with them. Oh, that's the game. It's a blowout here in, where's the stadium located? Steve Stewart started off the run scoring with a double into right center field. And then Wayne Pace took it to a whole nother level. I don't like how they do highlights anymore either. I want to say it was 20. Maybe it was 21. They used to show the whole highlight. They used to show where the ball went. Now they only show like part of it. Like they show them hitting the ball and then they move on to the next one. So let's see. Ray Cleaver's had a hit, stolen base, run scored. Ricky Davis was 0 for 4. Steve Stewart 3 for 4 with 2 ribbies. But Wayne Pace, you got to give him the MVP, right? 3 for 5, 2 home runs, 3 ribbies. Should have been 4. Steve Stewart had different ideas for that. Wayne Pace hit the only 2 home runs in the game. Oh, unless the NL did. Yep, Lamar Trexler. That name sounds familiar. I wonder if Mark had him. Were you awake that whole time?
Yeah.
I don't know. I expected you to be asleep by now. Worked 2 days in a row. Usually wipes you out, doesn't it? If you don't like the stance, then don't make your team on the... That's true. Then they don't make your team on DD. Hey, is that A. Sanders over there? That's just can do like packs from different stadiums and have props from those teams. Yeah, I like that. All right, so we both have a game at the same time, so I think I have to play one more in order for Mark to be able to play 2. A. Sanders, I'm going to play in your stadium. I don't think I've played in one of yours before. I'm glad you showed up because I got to play one more game. I like to mix it up. Yeah, because if he plays this, then I would have to play this one and then the next one, even though that's not me. All right. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Let me make sure this saved. It's weird. I always tend to have like 12 to 13 people at all times between the two. Like right now I got 7 and 6. Sometimes I'll have like 9 and 4, or I'll have 8 and 3 or whatever. Always right around that area. Not the sliders. Franchise. Okay. Bolts. There they are. Now, you don't custom make those letters, right? They're letters that we already have. Now, were you purposely trying to give them like a wavy look? That's right. Yes, I download them. Uh-oh. Am I allowed to even show that? But watch this. My vault. Rosters. Look at that. I can download it or delete it. Logos. These are my logos. I didn't make any of them from scratch. I mainly download people's stuff, blend them together. Like this one, the F someone else made, and then I put the lightning back there. I'm not a big lightning bolt fan. It seems like every logo that has just a regular lightning bolt in it doesn't look as good as you expect it to. Why am I even in here? But look at this. Oh man, I can't stop yawning. I like how the Brooklyn Bomb Squads came out. I mean, I think I made the lettering for the Brooklyn, but that's just the fonts that they had. Someone made this one. I really like that one. But look. Select it. Oh, I can delete the vaults to the logos. All right. Is this all of them, Shady? Why am I still in mine? They look good. It's like the right color scheme too, right? They're pretty close to it anyway. Somewhere the double a little bit, yes. They look good, dude. Oh, the one's got the baseball field in the background right here. Yeah. Nice. All right, Ace Sanders, 91. Let's go pick out a stadium for you from your vault. Yeah, I don't know. Is this going to kill my Premiere? Hopefully it'll get me in the algorithm more, streaming so close together. How's the Premiere looking? How's that last video? Almost 100 views already, so that's good. All right. Home Run Factory. Yeah, see, that's just boring. It just stands. It's got a little bit more character to it. See, like right now, I'm 7-6. It's always right around 12, 13. Raymond James. Welcome to Raymond James Park, home of the Tampa Bay Rays. Who's Raymond James? American Airlines is just the one we showed in this past video. That's your thumbnail right there. Oh, this is the mashup one? Who did you have? St. Louis and Texas? Well, I don't know. Or is this a different challenge? Do you search for it regularly? Carmen's dad. Yeah, send it my way, dude. I'm playing my game and I'm getting out of here. I'm going to bed. Definitely send it to me and I'll put it in the queue. I'm dying for stadiums. Oh, that's the first Sewell challenge. Okay. I'm dying to show you guys mine. I wasn't having fun with it at first, but once I got into it and tinkered with it a little bit, I started to like it. This one's pretty cool. Sanders Ballpark in Texas. Did I show this one? I'm just going by thumbnail, obviously, right now. I'm exhausted, Carmen's dad. I was up late last night. I got 2 weeks off coming up. That's why I'm not too worried about it, but still. I did get a 2-hour nap in. Do you, Carmen's dad, have you done any of the Sewell's Challenge stadiums? You did the first one, right? I thought I remembered the first one from you. Carmen's dad, what neck of the woods are you from again? I mentioned on I think I'm going to play in that one I saw that I said I liked. There's one that you did, I thought, that had like a funky little thing in right field. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Maybe I already saw it and I just don't recognize it. Oh, you did no mashup. Okay. So when were the canoe stadiums due? Because I would really like to, for the New Year's Eve stream, around New Year's Eve, I want to do that really long stream where I have everybody and I show a bunch of stadiums from 25 and we'll spin the wheel and everybody pick someone to remix their stadium. And then when someone's stadium gets remixed, we take them off the wheel. I think that'll be a fun challenge. I don't know why I get such a kick out of it, but man, some of those stadiums, like, it started with Al Pickles, and then I took it and I tinkered with it, and then Dan took it and tinkered with what I tinkered already. It was just so fun to me, and I thought it would take off, within the community, but it really never did. So hopefully now that there's more of us, because I haven't really brought it back up in a while. I'm going to have to start just strictly building the stands and concourse space. And LB24 because damn, when the memory glitch works, it's insane. I mean, yeah, anytime you can have more memory. Was this the one I said? No. I think it was this one. I can almost picture that part of the stadium I remember. I'm going to play in this one, I think. Carmen's dad, do you have a stadium you're going to enter for the contest this year? I was surprised Murph said he wanted to judge as opposed to enter one. At the premiere, Murph said he wants to judge. I mean, if anyone's earned the right to judge someone else's stadium, it sure is Murph, right? With those freaking amazing stadiums he creates. I will, listen, eventually I'm going to get him something for winning. Because when he won the contest, there was no prize. Oh, look at this. SCTV Studio 44 and Canoe. KNNU. Fantastic. Yeah. Forgive me for doing this to A. Sanders. I'm not a big fan of the Mo pattern. I would like this one more if it didn't have the two dark streaks down the third baseline. That makes me nuts. This is my favorite infield pattern, hands down. I remember liking this in the 90s when I was a kid, thinking that looks really cool. Since we're in here, I might as well do this one too. I can get on board with that one. I'm glad they all have that wet down look. If they're going to go with one color dirt now. Because it drives me crazy playing on them when they look like they're just like practically a beach because they're so dry. We'll go that one. Who was I playing? Seattle? Shit. Echo. Alexa, what's Seattle's elevation?
Seattle is 174 feet above sea level.
What am I doing? This is definitely time for bed, fellas. She say 174? I told my brother if I play in other people's stadiums, I have to have the elevation the same as that real stadium, so I don't have an extra boost in home runs. Riverwalk Park. Get lots of favorable feedback back on that. Okay. We are doing it differently this year. I don't know how many videos of mine you've gone through recently, but I try to mention it at least once in every video now that we're in the second half of 25's life. One round of judging. That's it. We're not putting people up against each other and doing the voting. It takes too long. It's too repetitive as far as uploading the stadiums. It's a lot of work. So we're going to do an MVP style. All the judges are going to get all the stadiums, rank them, and you'll have a certain amount of points assigned to each rank. And then whoever has the most points at the end wins. Keeping it simple. I like that better than the popularity contest it turned into last year. All right, I'm saving right now, right? Look at that. They're finally letting me use up every blank spot. So far, myself, Sewell, and Murph are judges. I think Flip of Plan B said he would also judge. I certainly trust him because he's been around a lot. Since about this time last year, I want to say Flip of Plan B started showing up. Oh, 53 meters, yeah. The metric system. We're the only ones who got to be difficult. Using our own thing. All right. Back to franchise. This would be another thing that I think would be nice. Let us access the vault from within franchise mode. That way you don't have to download every stadium and then go back in. Huh? What do you think about that? All right, one last game. No, I would not like to stop simulating for the future game. Ooh, the Mariners are going with the retro. Which away uniforms do I want? I've been using these a lot for the Astros. And then going to the road pants. No concurrent viewers on YouTube right now? Sorry, T-Mobile. Man, that scoreboard is huge. This is a really nice ballpark. Right field's a little boring because you're just hitting home runs in the stands, but Zach's still here. Oh, the load times. There we go. Mason Stankitis. Oh, Jackson Stokes, that's right. My third pitcher is hurt. He's out for 1 to 2 months. Oh, really, Dad Bod? You got to make your way out east. Check out Rogers Center. Yeah, me either, A. Sanders. I never knew it was that big. I was laughing that you triggered my Alexa at that place. Oh, did I really? I thought you looked it up out of curiosity. That is funny. I kind of like their uniforms. He's not crazy about black pants, but Rory Dwyer, my new center fielder. Ooh, I liked his new stance. Really? Okay. Well, I'll go watch him play the Mariners there. I'm hearing rumors that they're trying to get Montreal going back up again. Do we think it'll happen? I think their biggest problem is the stadium. They need a new stadium. I mean, they can use Olympic, until they get one going, but I think they need plans for a new stadium before they put another team there. Oh, Steve Stewart, what are you swinging at, buddy? I love how I blame my players. Yeah, this ballpark looks really nice from the game view. I like the brick back there. I got to do that more in stadiums I make. So much nicer to look at something different for a change back there. I mean, there's really not much you can see. I mean, no matter what view you use either. Is Vancouver big enough for an MLB team? Dadbot says they're shoved down our throats on sports networks and everyone here is a casual fan. So when they do well, it comes like cockroaches with their Jays hats. Oh, I can get that. I kind of felt that way about the Bills when I was younger. Being from Rochester and only an hour and a half away from Buffalo. But I've jumped on the Josh Allen bandwagon. He's just too fun to watch. And I'd really like to see them win a Super Bowl. I was just a kid and didn't really understand the soul-crushing, situation that being in 4 Super Bowls in a row and losing all 4 of them is. I was a Redskins fan growing up just because I liked their colors. It's the only reason I picked them. I was pretty good with them on Tecmo Bowl using Mark Rippon. Oh, why can't I think of their... I used to know their best wide receiver and their running back, too. Was it Mark Rippon? I think it was Mark Rippon. Man, I'm just swinging at everything. Oh, I bet. That's right. They beat the Mariners. Ugh, yeah, that's annoying. I feel your pain on that, Dad Bod. It's been a while since I've played. I mean, other than just a few minutes ago, but Twan Rosen, this dude, I haven't been able to stop hitting home runs with this guy. He's been hitting like 1 a game. Seems like, ugh. Adrian Soriano, this guy's quietly becoming one of my favorite players. I like the stance. He's been really consistent. I prefer him at number 24, but again, Astros have 24 retired. I can't be the Astros anymore. They have too many good numbers retired. Phil, I'm going to sign up for the night. See you next time. All right, night, Zach. Night, Carmen's dad. Thanks for stopping in. Ooh, shit. Did they just score? Yep. Man, the simming has not been kind to Brett Howe this year. TJ Jackson's finally starting to get a little hot. He started off really slow. I'm glad that his batting average is down. When I'm hitting like 50 home runs and hitting 325 with DJ Jackson, it's a little ridiculous. But now he's got more of a DJ Jackson type batting average. And the worst of all, the playoffs, Rodgers, who won the Jays, own Sportsnet. Yeah, of course they're going to blast them there. If they own it. Get through that hole. Maybe do I not use those graphic numbers or letters enough? Those look really good over there in left field. I don't think I've ever used them in a stadium before. Did I just say lightning? Nice job, Jack. All right, second and third, nobody out. This should be a run or two, right? The pregame was all Jays. Never did a piece on Cal Raleigh or Julio or nothing. Uh-oh, did I not tag up? Yes, I did. Okay. Tie game. 1-1, top of the third. Get through. I'm hitting a lot of balls up the middle this year. Hit balls off pitchers, and pitchers have swung their arm around their back to catch the ball. Oh, yeah, they've added lightning to storms, adding nothing to Stadium Creator. Right? Let's make sure we can see lightning bolts, but can't have numbers on our home run fences. No, 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 no. My big, I don't want to call it unreasonable, but my big ask that we'll never get is overhang. I would love to make stuff that overhangs into a stadium. Citi Field does it. Minnesota has it. Detroit used to have it. Arizona, Houston. These are all places where either a balcony or seats or something hangs over the home run fence onto the field. I think it would be so fun. You could get so creative with the overhangs. That's my biggest wish that we would never, ever get. Even if it's just a couple feet. You know, I don't need anything ridiculous. And it seems like they could make something like ridiculously tall. Like if you get your prop over the field, but it's ridiculously tall, then you can have the prop there. So you could give us a roof. That's how you solve the roof problem. And they can make a prop that looks like a roof that's opened. Just to put, behind right field or center field. That's true, Dad Bod. They would find a way. But could you imagine the fun it would be to use the overhang? I was almost the Mariners this year. Overhang is definitely something that you've never seen before. Oh, damn it. That's a good move, too. And see the templates, the different templates. I've said this a lot on streams. A way to be able to keep your stadiums that you already have, but still make major changes to the tool. Give us a template that involves bullpens on the field. Then you can bring all your stadiums over, but still make new stadiums. Now, I would probably recreate almost every stadium, or at least the big ones, like United Airline and stuff like that would definitely make Ballpark at the Moonshot Casino again with no bullpen on the field. But I think there's a way to satisfy both. But I think the lack of low interest in Stadium Creator is more of why they're not messing with it than it's too difficult. There's a very small group of us that like Stadium Creator is like the biggest priority, so they don't focus on it. All right, just looking through the chats, I see Carmen's dad's name. It's nice to have a Carmen's dad stadium back in the queue. Yeah, I had more stadiums than I thought. Of course, like I said, I recorded most of my last video 2 weeks ago. A. Sanders was a new stadium. Doug's was a newer stadium that I recorded. Ryan didn't have his stadium in the vault yet. So there was 2 or 3 that I had to record late. Jesus, throw a frickin' strike, would ya? God, it's so annoying. I know it's part of the game to make you chase out of the zone, but just sitting here, walk. Now, is there a standard difficulty level that online plays in, or can you like adjust who you play based on what difficulty level they are? Or that like keeps you within like a certain handicap or something? I probably should have just pitched who they had me. I probably just fucked up my whole pitching rotation, didn't I? So if you're playing ranked, you are paired with people with a similar rank. Gotcha. Okay. So then, I know there's like tournaments and stuff, but like, is there some kind of like ongoing statistic that's kept up for you guys, or is it all just like scrimmages and you get XP and stuff for playing online? And do you use real teams, I take it, as opposed to like all-star teams or legends or stuff? I know that you have your Dustin Diamonds, your Diamond Dynasty teams too, right? See, I just don't play with the modes that people do most, which is why they probably never come to me for some consulting. But I don't think my asks are unreasonable. Keep Stadium Creator updated and fresh. Make Team Creator or Franchise Creator its own tool and have a page in the vault for it. Oh, okay. All the stats are saved and you get XP and use player XP for those DD games. Okay. Jim Davidson. This guy was like, how does this stance look? It's a pretty funky one. It looks pretty natural. Closing back up once he comes back in. I almost feel like the pants should be blue for this uniform too. I don't know. I can see why you wouldn't want to wear gray with that color blue. I think a white pants would be good for like a home uniform. Oh boy. Wow, top of the 8th, 2-0. Another exciting game out of Studio 44. Adam LaRoche. Yeah, LaRoche is really wide open, right? I think I use his for somebody. Eric Borowski, maybe. He's a former player, right? He's not still playing. Right? Get through. Ugh, it's only Tuesday. Well, of course it's Wednesday now. Son of a bitch, it's 1:23. I was really hoping to get in bed before 1:30. Good news is I should be out once my head hits the pillow. Get down, ball. 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 Probably could have turned that into a double if I was hustling the whole way, but Ray Cleavers will turn it into a double anyway. Yeah, there's some colors that gray just doesn't look good with. Like Mariners, or not the Mariners, the Rays, they use that baby blue shirt with the gray pants, and I think that looks terrible together. You got to use the baby blue, either baby blue pants or white pants, and use, make them for just home games. Son of a bitch! All right, I need to start pitching now. Sanders Ballpark. Yeah, that looks really good. It was that netting or that mesh on those letters that I never cared for, but I guess you don't really see it that much. The only time I can remember using it is on my last build, as a matter of fact, because I did the homage to Bo Tiger in the foul pole. Where has Bo Tiger been, anyway? Bo Tiger's a freaking legend. Even if STS would give us the most simplest wants, realistic props, wall distances, yellow home run lines, stadium creator would feel a lot. Exactly, A. Sanders. And that's why it's so frustrating, because they're so close. So close. And I still think they can get so much more creative with different seating options still. Like Sewell's big ask has always been the smaller seating size, but with like regular seating, not just bleachers. Some different fencing would be nice still. Let's see. Like, you see the fence that's naturally built into the plaza level and the upper deck? I want a fence that looks like that, but you can put it along concourses or in front of the field level seating. I want it to look just like that. The smaller poles, or the smaller main poles, as opposed to those big freaking thick guys that you get that look like they belong more in a restaurant or at a park than they do in a baseball stadium. Jimmy Dillard, huh? This team has quite a few Pure Blood's on it. Yeesh. I'll have to go back and watch my first creator wish list. I can't remember if it has. I mean, I basically made two when I made the video that San Diego studio supposedly watched. That was kind of a wish list video, too. All right, Bucky. You were certainly not yourself this year. Hitting only 304. I think this game has been definitely harder to hit. The pitch speeds for like off-speed pitches and like breaking balls and stuff, so drastically different to the fastballs. I feel like I'm way out in front with so many pitches now. But yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily need them. I would probably use them for every stadium. But I think the lines on top of the home run fence would really make them look a little bit more professional. They need to fix the windows issue. Man, do they need to fix the windows issue. Twan Rosen hits a double on the first baseline to get a runner in scoring position with only one out. I wonder if I should pinch run for him. Nah, I may want his bat later in the game. Adrian. Come on, DJ. Get it done, buddy. Oh. See, I'm way out in front of everything. Now, granted, that was a change up. That was a nasty pitch right there. House still going strong. Is this the ninth? Yep, bottom of the ninth. Still throwing 100 miles an hour in the bottom of the ninth. Can we get him through this inning? I'd love to get him to get a chance for the win. Doug, thanks for stopping in, man. Did you get to see your stadium yet? Did you watch the video? Or did you see it live? I did. You know what? I apologize. I wasn't paying attention to see which version people liked most. I think I was going on a GTA at that point. I can only take so much of hearing my own voice. After editing for hours and hours and hours and hours, it's like, oh my God, dude, shut the fuck up. How was Rookie Sauce? I'm going to rewatch tomorrow. More focused. All right, good. Yeah, I hope there was good feedback in the chat. pretty soon. If you're a member, if you want feedback on your stadiums, I can create polls for you. I think I'm going to start that pretty soon. Sewell gave me some helpful feedback on it. He's a little bit better at all the streaming stuff than I am. Just a little bit. This freaking thing is so amazing, all that work he puts into it. Everything looks so good. Jesus Christ. Hit the fucking ball, dude. Hey, here's Michael Kidd. Made the All-Star team. Foul ball. Foul ball. Pitched 9 solid innings, Brett, and we couldn't give you the win. Ugh, I got to give him... Oh, I kind of like it. I'm usually not a big fan of toe pointed down guy. When he brings his foot up. But I like how like herky-jerky he is. I forgot I have Sean Andrews. Who's this? This is a good stance. Yeah, that's not bad. Probably messed with his hands a little bit. Oh. Shit. Rory Dwyer. He's my new center fielder. He was a mudblood before I got him, or a muggle. I like the big scoreboard really low, too. You don't realize how big some of these props are until you get them closer to the ground and just get a real feel for their scale. Jeez. All right, I'm getting ready to just fast forward here, fellas. I freaking need to go to bed. Oh, freaking Superman over there. Oh, it's Jim Davidson. Fuck you, buddy. Anthony Pennington, huh? He's a mudblood. Oh, Twan, you got it. Yes, the position and the angle, all that's good. Yes, absolutely. The bullpen out there looks great. I've never swung and missed at pitches that I guessed their locations on more than I have in this game. Every other game, pretty much guarantee you're going to hit the ball if you guess the location. And it's in the strike zone. If you guess location, it's not in the strike zone, then you're going to swing and miss. But, yeah, even in the strike zone, I'm guessing location and swinging and missing because the timing is just so tough in this game. Tuan works, and I've never walked more in a game ever. Throw the ball over the frickin' plate. Oh, DJ Jackson gets drilled. I'm going to try to take that bag. Why not, huh? Or I'll swing at the pitch and foul out in the giant foul territory over there. Get up the middle. Was there a charge the mound feature? Could you pick to do that? All right, Ray. Nice. Should probably take third, too, the way I'm hitting. Oh, there's an out? That sucks. Yeah, I think I remember one game that you could pick to charge the mound. Get through, get through. Rory Dwyer with a one-out single. Shit. Was Rich Murray warming up, I hope? Nope, he is good. All right, Rich, let's shut the door and go to fucking bed. Yeah, this team has a few people that Mark has had on his team. I'm pretty sure he's had this guy. Is this guy a catcher? Or is he an outfielder? Or shortstop? I don't know. Rich Murray hasn't been as lights out as he normally is this year either. Yeah, I think this game is just a little harder than it normally is, and that's probably a good thing. Is this the game? 5, 4, 3, double play. Yeah, I was watching my kids have been playing, or the students have been playing NBA 2K19 for their preferred activity at the end of the day, and the animations just seem so much smoother. I don't know if it's because everything's inside and it's further away and a smaller, amount of space being taken up, but it just seems like everything's so much like realistic looking than it is in this baseball game. But yeah, it could be all those things. I don't know. All right. I normally babble on a little bit at the end of these games, but it's time for bed. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me until almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I know it's not quite that late for where a lot of you guys are, but yeah, within the next couple weeks, expect a lot of streams. I hope to see you guys come on over for some of the different games. And if it does start to bog things down, because I really don't want that, because this is the main focus of this channel, the stadiums. If it does start to bog things down, I can create a new channel. But it would be nice to have 1,000 subscriber head start on, playing different games and starting to do that kind of thing when you're streaming. But we'll see. All right, here I am babbling when I said I wasn't gonna. Thank you guys again so much. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're watching and you're not subscribed to the channel. Please follow me on Twitter or Twitch. What's it called? Twitch. Yes. Follow me on Twitch. Be on the lookout for live streams, premieres to new videos, and look out for memberships. Send me those stadiums if you're creating them, and we'll showcase them right here in Studio 44 and maybe a little bit on Twitch, but I'll play in them on Twitch. All right. Good night, guys. Fuck, of all the fucking games.